Hello, hello, hello. Okay, let's try this again. You know, tech. Anyway, so I am going to be inviting Christina on today to chat about the mentorship. She is currently in the mentorship, and I am so excited for her to share with you her experience, and you can ask any questions if you have them, and hopefully she can see a request to join. Let's hope. Christina, can you see a request to join? Fingers crossed. Ah! Yay! She's popping up here.
Oh, I'm on!
Yay!
You did it! Awesome.
It worked.
Yay!
How are you?
I'm doing so good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. I'm so glad that... Oh, look at it. There's my outside. Now, how do I do that?
Oh, beautiful.
This is my desk. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging out and just like having some time set aside so that you can share your experience about the mentorship. I'm so excited. So I've got a few questions for you, but I'd love for you to just introduce yourself. Like, who are you? Like, what do you do in this world? What gifts are you bringing? And yeah, let's hear a little bit about you.
So my name is Christina, and I am in Northern California, kind of in the Bay Area, and I am a holistic nutritionist. I have had some training in functional medicine kind of when I first got started and started my own practice. I do have a virtual practice. I transitioned to virtual about 2 years ago, and it was like the best decision I've ever made. I love it. It allows me to be home with my daughter a lot, make my own schedule, have way less overhead, so much freedom. So I love that. And I sort of kind of specialize in nervous system balancing because of my own journey with a crazy nervous system. And I came in contact with you at a really pivotal time, I'd say, in my practice, where I sort of just felt like I hit a wall with my progress, and both in my knowledge and in my ability to grow my business on my own. So it definitely felt like divine timing for me. It was like, yeah, all the things I didn't know that I needed.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's like amazing when that happens, for sure.
Yes, totally.
So I'm curious, can you share, I'm going to kind of unplug and just put there. Hopefully you can hear me a little bit. Like, my heater just kicked on because it's literally like snowing outside.
Oh my God.
But so the weather's crazy right now. But I'm curious. I want to know. So I have some questions here. I'd love to ask you, just so you can kind of share. But what was your business and your life like before you started the mentorship? So were there certain areas that you felt stuck or stagnant, or areas that you just felt like there was like a ceiling or a wall that you couldn't get past?
Yeah, absolutely. I think so. One really big thing is I've sort of just I started my practice. I've done this all on my own from the ground up, and with interpreting tests, creating protocols, I've done the best that I can. But there was always this like hesitancy and this part of me that's like, am I even like doing this right? Like this lack of confidence, because I haven't had anybody like look over this. Like I haven't had, a really concrete resource to run stuff by, to ensure that I'm doing this stuff correctly. So it's been a huge confidence builder to kind of re-go over every system, every way that I've done things. Find out, oh, great, I've been doing a lot of stuff well, but I could be doing a million things better. And so now that's one really big thing is what I bring to the table, I bring it with so much more confidence because I've had, an incredible resource provide me with new information, confirm certain things, show me certain things I need to be doing differently. So that's been really huge as far as like, my knowledge and, serving my clients. And then definitely as far as the business end goes, that is really where I was like hot mess express. There's so many things, so many antiquated ways that I did things. And I just had no idea how much time I was wasting. And I was so frustrated, but I didn't really know what to do about it. So that's been huge for me. Like, I've streamlined so many different systems and processes in my practice since joining. Like, I'm probably saving hours upon hours a week.
That is amazing.
Yeah, that's been amazing. So I feel like I'm making more money but doing less work, and like, who doesn't want that?
Yes.
Yeah,
dream
so
life.
That's been really, really huge for me too. So I'm so grateful for that. And like, we're only like halfway through.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I know, like, I'm just kind of on the tip of the iceberg. So I know there's more to come too, but that's been a huge thing for me, for sure.
That's so awesome. So streamlined systems, saving hours per week, huge.
Yes.
Feeling more confident showing up just with your clients and showing up online and just showing up with what you offer. I know that we just went through kind of offer creation and things like that. Right. And so how was that experience for you?
It's been incredible. Like, I'm blown away by how much I've undervalued myself. Honestly, like, it's crazy how much I have undervalued myself. So, I'm super excited to finalize my offer and be able to have a whole new more level of excitement showing up for my clients, because I feel like I'm actually being valued in a way that I wasn't before. So that just motivates me all the more to show up fully and to give my all. And so I know that that's going to just change my whole perspective of my business by leaps and bounds. So I'm really excited to experience that.
I love that.
Yeah.
How would you say, because I know, and mindset has been kind of a big thing, and a big thing that we focus on at the beginning of the mentorship. How would you say your mindset has shifted from then until now, just 3 months later?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest areas of my mindset was kind of given a revamp was, and I think a lot of people that I'm doing the mentorship with also had this issue, is really having this like this mentality that people just don't want to pay, and almost like apologizing for asking people or offering people options for functional medicine testing, supplementation, things that are of value to them. I'm almost like apologizing for it, where now I'm like, no, you're welcome. And just realizing that the right client, my ideal client, which is another thing we talk a lot about, they're going to want to make that investment for their health. So, no one wants to feel like they need to apologize for their work or what they have to offer. So that alone is so big, coming in with like, I am so excited to tell you about this test or this protocol or whatever. Yeah. Not like, kind of timidly, so maybe you want to do this,
Like literally coming from a place of service and saying, like, owning your worth, owning your value, having that confidence, and knowing that you are actually providing a transformation for someone.
Exactly. And when I have that confidence, I think so will my prospective client too.
Absolutely.
So it just kind of changes the whole vibe of the conversation. Yeah.
I love that. That's awesome. What do you think are the either physical, tangible, or emotional things that you've noticed since starting the program, things that have maybe gone away since you've started the program? So I know that there was a sense of like ungroundedness and scatteredness and overwhelm in a sense, like not knowing where to like focus your energy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like,
and
tell me more about that.
That's, you really took the words out of my mouth. That's a huge change for me, is I feel very focused. I have vision. I don't feel confused about what I need to be working on. I feel like I have, you know, really tangible goals in place. That, you know, every day when I have time to sit down and work on my business, I know exactly what I'm going to and how to prioritize those things. So that's really, really huge. Just not feeling like, as you said, just so scattered and all over the place. That feels so good.
Yeah. So going from like having your energy literally like dripping out into all the different directions.
Exactly. And
but instead
like and lack of clarity. Like I feel like that will keep you from being productive more than anything. Just
totally. So easy to get distracted, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Too many ideas, not enough ideas. Like, yeah. So now I feel really confident about where I need to put my energy.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So if someone were watching this, they were maybe where you were just 3 months ago. If they were sitting here, they were considering the mentorship, they've been reading about it, they've been hearing about it, what would you tell them?
I would say absolutely dive in. You will get back what you invest tenfold. Like, I believe that 100%. I feel like I already have. So, you know, if you're thinking about the price tag, like, don't, because you will get that money back over and over and over again. You'll reap the benefits of that investment for a really, really long time. So, you know, absolutely do not let that be a deterrent for you. And also just know that you'll go into it thinking you're going into it for XYZ, but you'll end up finding out that you needed A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and you didn't even know, because that's what happened to me. I'm like,
yes,
oh, I'm going into it because I want to learn how to create a group program, and then I'm realizing, like, no, there were so many others. I'm like, no, I needed so many other things before I could even, you know. So yeah, just it's like a treasure hunt. Be excited to jump in and find out that you're gonna reap so much more than you even thought, you know. So yeah, I definitely, absolutely encourage anyone who's in the virtual online business who wants to take it that way. Holistic practitioners, absolutely a great investment for your business, for yourself, all of that. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. I feel like that a lot of that, like when you were talking about, you know, I thought I wanted to do a group program and like I think a lot of it has to do with the clarity, right? Yeah. And like the clarity that we created and how that really kind of propels you when you have that direction and that vision and that like motivation.
Totally.
And that's probably also why you know what your next steps are all the time.
Exactly. And the crazy thing too is realizing that had I just tried to jump in and do a group program without doing this, I probably would have crashed and burned, because I did not have the right things in place. Like, I did not have the foundation to even withstand that. Like, I didn't have the right procedures in place. So, I mean, yeah, just
yeah. You didn't have the right procedures in place to kind of get into a group program. And so, is that what you were saying? Totally. You kind of cut out for a minute.
Exactly. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
That's cool.
So, yeah, I mean, that would have been a really likely unfruitful pursuit. So I'm, you know, if, you know, 6 months, a year down the road, I want to do that, I actually feel like I can do that now.
Yeah.
You know, because I have the foundation to carry that.
I love it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Is there anything else that you want to add?
I will say that another incredible piece of the program that we didn't touch on is just the personal wellness journey. That's been awesome, you know, and definitely a really cool experience. So, and I think that probably is worth the investment alone, even apart from the whole mentorship end of it. So yeah, I really encourage people to take advantage of that too.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing and spending time, and I really, really, really appreciate it. And I'm so excited for you. I cannot wait to see what you birth into the world.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, take care. Have a great rest of your afternoon.